Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for June the 20th. I'm going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then I'm going to pull one card for each sign, and we'll see how those energies interact together with each other. Overall energy for the 20th shows up as the Queen of Pentacles. That's a nice overall energy. We like that. That's a good start. Queen of Pentacles talks about feeling like we have an abundance. This talks about creating things that are tangible, that are good. This talks about potentially host or hostessing some type of event where we share good things with others, or even giving some type of gift of good things that are abundant that help other people to become more abundant as well. So all kinds of different positive meanings come up whenever we're looking at this card. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out with all the individual meanings as well. Now, let's see. Let's start. Let's look at Aries. So Aries, Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. So this is telling me, Aries, that you are receiving some type of good news about money or about material goods. And this good news about money or material goods with our overall energy here just means that once you get this good news, this allows you to move forward with plans about sharing some of the good that you have with others around you. Next up, let's look at Taurus. Ace of Swords. Excuse me. Okay, with that Ace of Swords, Taurus, this is just talking about the idea that you are receiving some type of epiphany, new information, a new understanding about abundance and the idea of sharing your abundance with other people. So when we have this type of energy, this epiphany type of energy, what this is basically saying is that you're having a new understanding of something that really is, it's making a deep impression. It's not only helping you understand the one specific thing that this information may have showed up around, but it's also helping a lot of other puzzle pieces fit together in your life as well. It's really bringing in this sense of understanding that is profound, and definitely is going to be impacting this idea of sharing the good that you have with others around you. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Okay, so Eight of Wands showing up in reverse. Geminis. So, Geminis, I think that you guys are considering either throwing a party or giving some kind of gift or gifts, sharing something that you have with others. But I think that right now you're keeping it quiet. You're not telling just anybody and everybody about this. This may even be a surprise event or a surprise gift. So keeping that close to the chest, at least with particular people for sure, if not everybody. Next up, let's look at Cancers. So Cancer, your card is the Two of Swords. This tells me that you are making some type of decision today, and with this overall energy, this decision has to do with the idea about how much you want to share with other people that would help them to move forward. How much of your good do you want to share with other people? That's what you're deciding today. You may be deciding, okay, where are the boundaries going to be for that? Leo, Leo, Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles and swords are heavy duty today, huh? Knight of Pentacles for Leos. This just tells me that you are being very careful with your budgeting. You're making sure you're doing everything you need to bring the money in, and you're also making sure that you're not spending frivolously as well. You're wanting your budget to go as far as possible. You want to make sure everything's covered. And I think the reason that you're doing that, Leos, is because you have something that you want to share with somebody else. So you may be hosting a party or event, or hosting a party or event, or you may just be wanting to share things straight up directly with somebody else. And so you're making sure that you have everything you need to be able to do that without having to put yourself into any kind of compromising situation. Okay? So awesome. Good for you, Leos. Next up, Virgo. Virgos, Five of Cups. Five of Cups. What's going on here, Virgos? Virgos, I really get the sense that you're beating yourself up whenever I look at this card combination. Five of Cups does talk about some kind of disappointment, expectations not reached, things like that. Now, with the overall energy being our Queen of Pentacles, this is really telling me that there's something going on where you are sharing some of the good that you have with other people in your sphere of influence. And you may be doing this via a party. You may be directly giving gifts, advice, whatever this is that you're sharing. You may be giving those directly with or without a party. The thing is, I think that you're wishing that you had more to share with that Five of Cups in reverse. I think that you really wanted to be extravagant in what you were sharing, and you're realizing that you're not able to meet the expectations you had for yourself in doing this. And so really what we see here, yep, Virgo, what we see here is you guys sort of beating yourself up over this. You know, it might be a good time to step back and get some perspective and look at what you are able to offer and how helpful that is to other people, rather than beating up yourself because it's not what you were exactly hoping for. Okay. Next up, let's look at Libra. So Libras, you guys are showing up here with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. So Libras, whatever this is that you are sharing with other people in your sphere of influence, whatever good things or abundance you're sharing, whether it's information, tangible goods, whatever, I think that the other people that you're sharing that with are appreciating what you're doing. They are letting you know how much they appreciate what you're doing as far as these good things, this abundance that you are sharing with others around you. They are showing their appreciation for that. Okay. La da da da. That was Libra. Yes. Okay. Scorpios. Here we go. What do we have, Scorpios? The Hierophant. Ooh. Now, isn't that interesting? So, Hierophant energy is some type of long-term contract or commitment. Look at this. This looks like a big tree with little, I don't know, are those saplings nearby underneath? Huh. All right. So, long-term contract or commitment. I actually want to look at this a little closer out of the glare. Looks like this tree is reading a book to little ones. Okay. All right. Long-term contract or commitment, Queen of Pentacles. This is interesting because there's a few different ideas that show up on this Hierophant card. Of course, one of the longest, most serious contracts or commitments that we can create is by having a child, and we create that commitment of going to be there for that kid and raise the kid. So it's interesting that that sort of shows up here on this Hierophant card in this version of it. And then we've got our Queen of Pentacles, and overall this is sharing the good that we have. Some of you definitely could actually be having a baby, initiating that long-term contract or commitment, having a baby. Some of us who have Scorpio placements, we could actually be teaching. It kind of looks to me like teaching or mentoring, and maybe don't know that that would necessarily be a long-term contract or a commitment, but more of the idea of whatever we're teaching or mentoring not only is out of the abundance of our storehouse of information, maybe we're even giving something tangible out of our lives and sharing that with others. But whatever this is that we're giving or that we're teaching, I feel like it's going to have long-term consequences for those people that we are sharing with. Okay, so that was for Scorpios. Scorpios. Next up, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Lovers showing up here. Interesting. Sagittarius, but between having the Lovers here and the Queen of Pentacles, in the overall, you may be having some type of party, get-together, celebration that is to celebrate a new partnership of some kind. Could be an engagement party, could be celebrating a new business partnership. But I do feel like there's something going on where a new partnership is being celebrated. Bottom line. Interesting. Could even be a new friend. All right, so that's Sagittarius. Let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn. You guys have the Fool card showing up. I like the Fool card. All right, so Capricorns, I feel like you guys may be starting some type of new tradition today between the Fool card and the Queen of Pentacles. Some type of new tradition today where you are sharing something with somebody on a regular basis moving forward. Doesn't even have to be the same person, but maybe you're sharing some information, or maybe you're doing a drawing, every Monday for the next who knows how long, or, every so often you're doing some kind of contest, or there's something that you're starting where you're going to be sharing out of the abundance that you have, whether that's tangible things, information, energy, whatever. You're starting something new where you're sharing something out of your abundance. And this is, with the Fool card, this isn't just a one-time thing. This is something that is going to have, it's going to keep moving forward as well. Okay? Yep, that's what I want to say about that. All right, who's up next? Aquarius. So Aquarius, Page of Wands showing up here. That's interesting. So Aquarius, you guys may have been planning on the idea of sharing out of some of the abundance that you have, whether that abundance is information, food, travel, whatever abundance you have. It looks to me like you've been brainstorming or coming up with ideas about how you could share that with other people. With our Page of Wands showing up here, I think today you're getting some kind of go-ahead from somebody else who would be involved. Maybe this is the person you want to share with. Maybe it is somebody else who is collaborating with you in sharing whatever this abundance is. Either way, you've got a message that says, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do this thing coming in today. All right, so that's for Aquarius. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, you guys have the Star showing up with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles being the overall, I think with the Star, there's something definitely that you're hoping for. And I think what it is you're hoping to be able to be as generous as somebody, in your sphere of influence. You are admiring somebody else and how they do things as far as their generosity goes, whether they're being generous with money, with time, with information, whatever. And you are setting your sights on becoming more like that person today. Okay? So that's what we've got, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And for those of you, hopefully I'll see some of you today for your own personal readings and Reiki sessions. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.